Hello guys, today we're going to be going through a little bit of a counter drill that you can practice. It's not very karate-esque, it's more Dutch style kickboxing. If you know anything about that, then you'll see the resemblance straight away. What the idea is that we're going to be blocking and countering kicks with our hands and then firing back with punches. Usually to the face, you can aim to the body if you like. But the whole idea is, if we just demonstrate quickly, if Muhammad Hassan throws a right body kick to my left side, I'm going to block typically with both hands, and then I'm going to fire back. Because I'm on my left side, I'm going to lead left then right. So I'm going to throw a left hook first, it's going to catch, and I'm going to throw a right cross afterwards. Okay, and then it's reversed on the other side. So if I'm blocking towards my right, it is left kick, sorry, bang. Because it's my right side, I'm going to fire with my right cross first, and then my left hook afterwards. The reason being is because once we're blocking and turning our torso and our hip, we're loading up that side specifically. So by blocking on my left side, I'm loading up the hip for the hook cross, so I go bang and then cross. And if I'm doing it on my right side, I load up, the cross and then throw the hook straight away. So the idea here mainly is, you can do this from a bladed stance. You are going to be twisting into a square, more kickboxing style, Dutch kickboxing, like I said earlier, that kind of stance. And the way we do this is you're just going to receive the kick with both hands. When you're receiving a kick, don't connect your hands to your body, okay? Because the kick, the impact will go straight through your arms and into your body. It's like you see when you're watching UFC or something like that, and the guy blocks a kick and the kick comes to his head, okay? But his hand is connected to his head. So that means the shock is going through his arm into his head, and that's where he gets knocked out. Alright? The same kind of principle applies. If I hold my arms really tight to my body, I've got small gloves on, and he kicks me, but it's full power, that's gonna hurt. And he's gonna go straight into my ribs, and there's no point then, alright? So instead of taking the kick full on, we're going to receive the kick and kind of parry a little tiny bit. So your kick comes, it's almost like a bounce. By getting that turn, his leg is going to bounce off us. Okay, one more time. His leg is going to bounce off, and now you have loaded the hip up, and he's going to catch my hook cross just for demonstration purposes. 1, 2. I keep my hands up the entire time doing the combination. We'll do on the other side now. So we have the left kick, turn and receive again. One more time. Left kick, turn and receive again. One more time. I'll emphasize the turn even more. Now we've loaded up the right side. 1, 2. Okay, you'll have noticed that my hands are not covering my face at all. So it's like, Sensei, this is horrible. You just said cover your face. The idea is, after the kick comes out, so if he throws the kick out, I'm not waiting for him to land and throw something else. As soon as I see that kick come out, I'm going to jump on him as much as possible and reduce that interval where my face is not covered. Okay. Another reason is, if we try to receive the kick completely in one arm, yeah, that's fine the first time, maybe okay the second time, I can maybe do up to 5, then that's going to really start hurting. If we distribute the pain amongst both arms, it makes it a lot more manageable, a lot easier to handle. Okay, so the actual drill that you can do is, you can pick any side you want first. I'm going to go with this right kick. So I'm going to turn my body, block the right kick. When you're ready, block. Then I'm going to throw hook cross, bang, bang. And Muhammad is going to throw the left leg now. Turn and block. 1, 2. Now I'm going to do the same thing to my partner. I'm going to go with the right kick first. So he's going to turn the top off of his body. Block. 1, 2. And then we'll do the other side. You don't have to do a switch kick. You can step and kick. Just make sure you tell your partner you are throwing the left leg. Okay, I'm going to do the left kick now. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So the idea that we're turning our body constantly, we can apply that with the low kick as well. So Muhammad Hassan is going to throw an outside low kick to my lead leg. And instead of just taking the kick, sometimes we can take the kick and we can counter straight down the pipe, straight onto his face. We can check if we've got enough time to distribute our weight onto our back leg so the kick comes and lift up to block. We can evade completely, kick. We can evade completely, that's also an option. But we want to defend and counter. So we're going to apply the same thing. I'm going to turn my foot out slightly, and I'm going to eat the kick still, but I'm bending and flexing the top of my leg a lot. So I'm not just eating the kick on the fleshy side here, I'm flexing and absorbing the kick as much as possible, and I'm bouncing. See, I'm kicking that almost. I'm pushing that kick back away from me. So as soon as I've bounced off him, I can come. See, I've loaded up the hip still. I can go hook cross. Straight away, same thing. And like before, I'm going to go a bit faster. I'm not going to hit you. We're going to throw the kick. I'm going to jump straight on him. Straight away. Okay, that's the timing that you need. If we do it to the other side, he's going to go for the inside leg kick this time. I'm going to turn my foot inwards, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to deflect the kick as much as possible. Deflect, counter straight away. Okay? What our teachers usually say when we're talking about this is the timing is da-da. Okay? I like to use sound effects. So it's not da, da. It's not 1, 2. It's da-da. It's 1, 2. Okay? It's not block, then counter. It's block, counter. All one word. No dash, no comma, no space in between. Okay? So block, counter, all in the same thing. Okay? And you can do that combination as many times as possible. Start nice and slow, and then gently amp up the speed and the power. Okay? If you have any questions, guys, feel free to let me know. Us.